their previous series and matches as well. This does prove a lot of points here for both of these teams. Approval ratings are on the side of FPX as well, and I cannot agree even more. This team
towards that mid game, but for the early game so far, it's gonna be
side lane is gonna be very important. However, I think it's going to be very difficult as well. FPX this time in the top lane, Donovan28 proving that he can just stand his ground against 0711. And right now, the cavalry is here, trying to retaliate, trying to help out. Buster Shot's gonna be used to push back SkyFL, but it's not gonna stop him from assaulting Ignite as the last round.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the challenge, right, for EDG, how they're gonna prove them. Xingdao7 getting caught out here.
Execute him as a response, trying to isolate Alone, trying to escape as well. I don't think this is gonna be possible this time around though, as Alone does pick up the first blood, which is good. Kong trying to answer back. Fortunately,
FPX putting them a bit out of that tempo as we head into the 5-minute mark. It's gonna be these objective blood actually.
Thunderstorm, double knock up with the depth charge. Kong might actually be in the bad spot this time around. Alone with a flash, dodging the blade caller, and that should be the kill by Chow instead. As Langui picks that up. At least a trade here for EDG much better.
EDG needs to push the tempo a bit more. Langui just standing here like a ward right now. Look at Chow, goes in.
Yeah, actually the trap is successful. Chow was baited to kind of engage there. Did use the body slam to go out. The Herald's gonna be used here into the mid lane. They're trying to take this turret down. I don't think it's gonna be successful though. Cast to be used, isolate them, Hexacle to make them onto the Nautilus, step charge after they respond. That's not, they fully commit. EDG this time around though will regret even facing FPX. Will lose one. FPX cannot push mid.
Yeah, FPX will be surely getting the first tier turrets yet, so they're not gonna be able to string traps. Actually, jungle.
Isolation, cast gonna be used. Kong as well, just following up, laying the feathers.
Predators.
The outplay by Chow. 2 versus 1, and just commit. The time is running out. 0711 is in position. Kong as well, trying to get a good access here towards the 3 members of EDG on the bottom side. Like they're starting the dragon as well. Reset coming through. Langui just in the area. 0711 waiting patiently. Committing. Xingdao7 a little bit too forward. SkyFL just gonna be there. Langui committing. The cast gonna be there. Hexacle gonna meet them onto the Hecarim. As right now, EDG is in prime position. The Aether as well is a little bit isolated here in this area. Chao Jang a little bit low. Xingdao7 goes in, gets taken down. It's gonna be the trade. Langui though getting obliterated as you pick both of them up. And FPX this time around are gonna be destroyed. And EDG reigns on this fight.
Yeah, EDG winning on the fight against FPX. They will be able to secure the second dragon of the game for them, while Alone is just here destroying turrets. And I feel like FPX was caught out right there in the dragon fight when Alone
them as well. Now they have a 4,000 gold lead. Langui though is a little bit isolated here from the rest of the team. He is going to be committed. Tries to be taken down. The Meteor Engine is actually doing a lot of damage here for this fight. Donovan28 is a little bit scattered. Unable to get anyone from this fight. 0711 able to exit out. SkyFL, unfortunately, unable to close the distance with his Coconut Enchant. Will not get any yet. It has to be Xingdao7, not with the best here, because FPX might just lose the Baron. EDG might just go with the isolation here. The bait is going to be there.
Alone's here.
Is going to be used. Still able to flash out. Nobody is getting killed just yet. Buster Shot going to be invested there by Alone. Hook shot as well. Try and close in the distance. The slow's going to be there. Body slam the cast as well. Trying to isolate Alone. Still able to survive for so long. And able to get Kong as well. Able to get the kill though. Donovan28 is trying to recover FPX's position right now. Xingdao7 though is about to be taken down by 0711. The red buff just going to be taking him out. Donovan28 isolated from the team. 3 people are manning him down. SkyFL trying to join him. Trying to isolate the members here of EDG. Unable to get the damage done. Still is trying to clutch this out. And will just get taken out. A triple kill by 0711 on the back. And that's going to be the ace as well by EDG.
And they got so many kills. A lot of advantages on the map right now. Only the Zayad's left alive. She won't be able to contest this Baron as it's already halfway down. Kong will try though. We'll see if he's able to do anything here as he gets to the pit.
I don't think this is going to be a good idea, but the Thunderstorm is going to be using those 7's going to be in the area as well, trying to get into the pit. Blade Caller, not getting anything. The steal is not going to come through as well. The Buster Shot puts him back in the stasis as well to add insult to injury, as it is just, again, an unsuccessful attempt.
unsuccessful steal from FPX and a successful secure.
Well, by the 8 drops, Language is going to be the first target. The isolation is going to be there. Through the cast alone, taking too much. The body slam as well. Unable to get the kill. The Ignite though will take him down. Don Wait is trying to follow back.
What a
but
flash.
It's not going to be allowed here by 0711. Also the chance as well going to be invested here on the SkyFL and unable to escape anymore. And looks like we have a fast game here. EDG is going for a sprint. Kong trying to defend. EDG will let him be.
Yeah. So far, EDG still trying to get more objectives down, more turrets down. There's still 2 members of FPX here to defend, but seems like it's inevitable for EDG to get this win. We're just waiting for EDG to be able to take down the Nexus.
And the taking
Oh my God,
of EDG is massive indeed. Kong nearly got destroyed there in an instance, but instantaneously as well, EDG will just march onto the Nexus and take game number 1.
Welcome back, EDG. They took back Game 1 against FPX in this best of 7 series. It felt I was nervous in a lot of situations there for EDG, especially
That upper bracket semi-finals spot in which they did really try to grind through the ranks. Unfortunately, wasn't enough for them to win the entire playoffs or the finals qualifier, but here today, he will use his
junglers are starting. Oh, honestly, I saw Camille earlier at the red side. Now he's starting
over his series as well. Let's see if he's gonna be able to recover or increase his win rate on the Vladimir. Kong forced to flash away. Wow, the aggressiveness of 0711 is top notch right now.
Yeah.
Kingdom 7 though is
Wow.
not having a good time. The flash in by you can actually secure the skill in first blood again by Edward Gaming.
Yeah, EDG just having full control over the map right now. It's gonna be the Herald for FPX.
Dominus by Xiaojiang just to clear out the wave as well.
Oh, dive?
Don 1-8 this time is, gonna be dived here by the members of EDG and has no way to escape.
Exhausted.
Did invest the flash, but unable to get away from harm's way.
An objective that they want, but it's FPX right now challenging EDG, and that is because the strength of the champions that they have, and EDG is now getting caught out here.
Yeah, Langry is gonna be flashing away. Middle 7 taking some damage from alone. Red Herald hasn't been taken just yet, but FPX
A portion, so FPX is really taking full advantage of that weakness right now for EDG. EDG giving a lot of respect, but this Herald is going low, and they're going to challenge.
Yeah, SkyFL actually is a little too low already. Had to flash away, and this time it's going to be an opportunity by EDG to take Camille down. And the Herald as well. It's a disaster start here for FunPlus Phoenix this time around. 0711 infiltrating the tower, taking the Lucian down. It's all alone. Don 1-8 trying to get something here, but unable to get anything. And yeah, FPX did try to get the Herald. 0711 is a little bit low, and they will take him down as well, but at the cost of Kong as well. Getting traded out. Flash for Flash alone, still gonna be in a good position to fight back with the auto attacks as well. Shingo 7 is gonna be deleted here. EDG having a good position this time around, but seeing Don 1-8 will force him a little bit back. Flash away by Youth, create some distance here in space. Walk away. Top side being pushed though by Shelly and Xiaojiang as well. 2 towers taken in exchange for 2 kills. It's okay. Now, FPX has to answer back, but they have no answers so far.
Yeah, they don't have no answers. They tried to get a kill on the bot side of the map.
We have seen him involved. Was able to pre-hit, untapped as well, or untouched by the members of FPX. Langry still being very confident here again on his signature champion, the Alice Star, but this time FPX turning onto alone.
No,
It's gonna be trapped, meter and shot as well, gonna be invested to try and take him down, and they're gonna be successful with it. But at the exchange of Kong again in the top lane, and EDG is not holding back, which is gonna be there from Langry. Xiaojiang trying to climb, disengage. The re-engage should be there from EDG, but after seeing Camille, they are just gonna be disengaging. They have taken the Gragas down though, and again, just the damage! Oh man, Phosphorus Bomb timed perfectly there for SkyFL.
Yeah, SkyFL tried to get a bit more health back, getting that first ability off, but he couldn't.
The light source though of FPX is slowly being chipped down. This game is going to be very difficult for them to come back from. Chow already took a lot of damage compared to Langley, especially because of the Unbreakable Will. Right now, 0711, red zone out the members here of FPX. just with his mere presence. Actually, Lang is doing a really good job already!
Whoa!
Setup, the knockout's gonna be perfect, and EDG's right now is just gonna be unstoppable in this onslaught. On 1-8 is gonna be joining though with the Rift Ender. Langy going with the double knockoff, and Skyfell has to flash away alone, getting targeted here, but not able to beat tap with the members of FPX, and everyone is just dying on the side of this red side team. EDG getting 4 kills to none.
They don't need a Baron. Yeah, they can just end this. It's only SkyFL on the defense. It's still 5 members of EDG barreling down their base.
Yeah, they're just gonna take this inhibitor tower and go straight to the Baron to get this big purple worm.
Yeah, they're going for the safer play. They're not gonna go for a 50-50. They're rather to challenge SkyFL. Smarter choice, honestly, here for EDG. But let's go back to what EDG has done throughout this whole game. And even in the series from yesterday, this is a very different EDG that we're seeing right now. A more aggressive, a more decisive.
Only one left here for FPX, 2 inhibitor towers, and EDG wants to unlock them as well. Knocking onto the base slowly but surely, with the Baron powered minion slowly crashing onto the tower. The knockup is gonna be there with a headbutt pulverized, and Sky's gonna be the leading Kong as well, joining him in heaven. That's right now, EDG knocking onto the Nexus, slowly pushing the wave, and FPX has nowhere to defend, and EDG conquering them for the second time. And this game number 2 has been a one-sided beatdown.
What a statement game here from Edward Gaming. They've been given blue side again. They played almost the same composition from yesterday from game 1, and they ended the game with more than 20,000
with the Hecarim, and this is gonna be so exciting to see.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Sona in the middle of the team, giving out her auras, giving out her buffs to the whole team of EDG. Right now, as things stands, we're actually looking at the jungle, where 0711 is actually stealing
by EDG a while ago. So maybe an interest check will be there.
There's a lot of them here.
Xiao Jiang actually committing on the gap there towards Jingdao7, gapping the jump!
Oh!
Hecarim is going to be able to pick up the kill this time around though. The Ezreal 1v1 against Kong. Xiao Jiang as well going to be picked up here. A trade for FPX's jungler isn't really the best so far for them to get leverage in an objective securing. But EDG committing onto it already.
Oh, they're committing again!
Going to be on the backside. Kong forced to use the Predator and the Flash as well just to be able to be safe in this team fight. Still, EDG committing onto the Referral, just confident with the Flash as well. Can they actually get the steal? The asset is low. The Ekton does secure it. But Don 1-8 committing onto the fight after they did secure the kill on to 0711. And FPX, using the objective, are now transitioning onto the Dragon.
Yeah, FPX does have their jungler up right now, so they do have the smite advantage on this Dragon. Xiao Zhang uses Dominus earlier. I don't think he has, but they're trying to challenge his Dragon at the moment. Yeah, Alone is going to be here. Langui as well, trying to get the sustain up here. Dawn 1-8 a little bit low in terms of HP. Jingdao7 as well being targeted. The steal is not going to come through. The Dragon still being taken here by FPX. Xiao entering, trying to zone everyone away. Actually, everyone is trying to now be trapped here. It's actually just Jingdao7 getting traded out here. Unfortunate for FPX, but they did get the work done. Yeah, they did get the work done, but because of that prolonged fight, a lot of members of FPX are backing off. There's no wave clear in the mid lane. With the Herald here, it's only 200 HP left. Actually, they're just right in opportunity to take down this Dragon. Bruno's more that Xiao Zhang getting jumped. Damage! The Cassidy is going to be taken down. You actually really good on that damage isolation as well. Xiao Jiang as well, just focusing all of his might onto SkyFL. This time though, Dancing Finale is going to be invested. The Hecarim actually is zoning everybody away. Oh, he's down, getting a little too far forward, and the Aatrox will pick up a kill. This time, FPX still zoned away from the objective. EDG will try to deny Soul Point from FPX. Can still be successful. I don't think there's any interest for Jingdao7 to actually enter the pit, especially because of the sustain of the Sona. They will try though. Xiao going in a little bit too late. Jingdao7 as well, having to have this kind of health condition, isn't really in prime position to engage. The product is going to be coming through. Donovan is still continuing onto the fight. They now try to finally get the damage done, but the sustain from Lang is just too massive here, helping the rest of the team be in good health condition, and all of the damage just being negated from the Sona. Yeah, the Langui is just giving so many buffs to his team, but SkyFL also showing a bit of the burst damage at the bottom lane. Whoa, starting the Baron. Looks like the pressure is going to be on once again. FPX
has to decide, do they commit, do they try to infiltrate here? Looks like it's gonna be the former as Chow goes in. Featherstorm is gonna be forced here. Kong as well is gonna be flashing away. The Red Blood this time around is gonna be a little bit low in terms of HP, but Kong is still gonna be there. Wow. Still gonna be escaping here from the scene. But the Baron still is up. FPX successful in denying the take by Edward Gaming.
Yeah, EDG wanted to bait FPX in. It felt like it could have been a bad position for Kong because he was left only with his support was about to fall that was burned, because that could be crucial, especially if you don't have flash.
Yeah, crucial spot there as well by Xiao Jiang. It's gonna be fine. Featherstorm should be available this time around now though. For Kong, Dragon chipped away very fast. IFL having a backline access if ever here. Flank position, Shingo 7 as well, going towards the left side. Dragon's gonna be taken here by EDG as the dancing. Finale is gonna be used onto the shadow as well. As Kong is just gonna be infiltrated here onto the backside. Yudo still able to flash away. Shingo 7 trying to track him down as they are just marching onto FPX. Yes, the trade is gonna be there, but still much better for Edward Gaming. And Shingo 7 as well gonna be slowed out by Stuart. Unable to escape. It's just gonna be a marching band here by Edward Gaming, especially with the DJ Sona as they go towards the Baron.
It's gonna be the Baron here for EDG, and what a great series of events for EDG. We're just talking about what are the summoners that are down, what's crucial there in that fight, and we saw Desire getting caught out without both flash and exhaustion. Now also burning her flash, so the Evelyn wasn't able to flash into the pit to try to go for it to get out of that fight.
Yeah, this one just provides so much movement speed, especially to a Hecarim. Yeah, this time, FPX though still going with the fight. Great use of the ult here of the zone to try and prevent them, and then they retaliate back. The re-engage is just massive on the side of Edward Gaming this time around. Chow just gonna be disengaging or sees a flash, and again the sustain is just massive from Edward Gaming. Single 7 going in, getting killed there. At least a trade by FPX. With the Baron card minions this time, they're going to be knocking onto the base here of FPX. Kong has to defend. Chengdo 7 going towards the mid inhibitor tower. The bottom lane inhibitor tower is going to be taken down the cell here by Edward Gaming. And FPX has nowhere to go. They have to defend. They have the wave clear though. Kong still though is taking too much damage. Forced to use the Featherstorm. It is not going to be helping out this time for the wave clear. And EDG, match point in the series. One more game and they're going to be doing what KBG did to them.
Yeah, it could possibly be a clean sweep here for Eason, was what Shingo 7 was utilizing in their series against Thunder Talk to really take control of the early game. 07 is like, nah, I'm gonna be the one who's using it in this against the members of FPX. Well, on the other hand for FPX, as you mentioned, scaling is the name of the game for them. The only champions that are trying to hold on in this early to mid game are both the Hecarim and the Aatrox. But quick trades here.
Alone, gonna be in a bad spot.
Oh no,
the flash is gonna be secured and kill here for Chow. And possibly a similar situation from game number 1. Supports getting a kill each. It's gonna be actually much better here for Langui in this situation. Because Chow is a little bit
disallowing this Lee Sin to scale further into the game. Whoa, Xiao Zhang going in.
Yeah, the confidence and the movement speed boost as well. But he's got to grab this time. He's gonna be punished because he doesn't have any escape tool anymore except the flash. He will use, but again, that was a little too cheeky for him. Cat's gonna be used.
Kong though.
Kong using Killer Instinct just to escape, create some distance, but no distance is safe anymore. Still gonna be picked up here.
Yeah, great cat from Langui.
Has been used already. This can provide EDG a much safer start with the Rift Herald.
Yeah, Rift Herald being started, but actually Xiao Zhang's the one getting jumped here.
Summon is going to be used as a response, and FPX has to disengage. Look at that damage coming in from Xiao Zhang. It's just massive right now. And I don't think FPX can now fight this Rift Herald, but still, they are lingering in the area. Single 7
They're trying.
Isolated with explosive charge. Also, the charge is going to be used as a response, but still, I think FPX has to disengage. EDG will just take this.
Yeah, EDG takes it. A bit of an anti-synergy as well, alone throwing out the True Shot Barrage as soon as the explosive cast also hits. But mid lane though, because of the chip damage coming from Yoz, Zeri able to put them down at below 2000 HP, gives the first hurt immediately towards EDG, and they're also transitioning it now to a Dragon. This is going from bad to worse right now in terms of the early game for FPX.
Yeah, classic EDG after denying a fight from FPX, chipping the rest of EDG going towards the bottom lane. Langui being the first one to check the entire area. Such confidence right now is going to be exploited here by FPX. Langui still survived for so long before he gets taken down. Skyfell going to be the bad spot for the full EDG though. Still continuing onto the fight. Black's going to be invested here by Alone. Unable to get a mystic shot though. They should get this tower down.
Yeah, the immediate response from Langui as well when he got caught out by 4 members going away, but Chao Zhang.
Would end there as a response. Yu's gonna be here though, and again the punish should be there!
Oh!
As a response!
He another one!
Well, gonna be helping. Don 128, Chao Dang though still is alive.
Not.
And it, again, I'm gonna say this for the second time as well. Still just the early game, but we're starting to see the potential here of FPX. Let's see though, Edward Gaming still continuing on the fight rate. Isolation there with explosive gas. Chao Dang though might be in a bad spot. Forced to flash away. Langui as well, just tanking so much damage. Great disengage though by the kick of 0711. And Chao Dang is gonna be able to reposition this time around. 0711 taking a bit of damage. Forced to be pulled here. And now the damage by Sky will finish him off. Tower plus kills. Well, despite the disaster start, we're seeing them actually taking control of the fight. Sonic Wave, the Resurrected Strike kick as well gonna be there. Donald still able to resist though, still able to stay alive. Right now, the Rakan is gonna be traded out, and EDG found an opportunity and they take it without hesitation.
Yeah, and Alone coming in there with massive damage on the Ezreal, but Down 7. Okay, he almost got caught out right there, but used the Onslaught of Shadows to get away. EDG overextending, holding down FPX. If they start the Baron before the 1 minute mark on this Dragon, this is going to be really the same setup that they did from the previous game.
Langui, body slam. Grand Entrance is going to be used. Dominus as well. And the Isolation going to be pure with a kick as well by 0711, forcing FunPlus Phoenix to actually walk away. They have to disengage. Nobody died. EDG, oh, that was so close. The true shot barrage unable to get them in time. The Baron should be taken here by EDG. They can no longer contest. Jingle 7 though. Checking the area. I think he just took the blue buff and will give this Baron away.
Yeah, Baron does go to the side of EDG. And we're just talking about how...
Forced to commit here. The true shot barrage is going to be very
Starting
devastating. Being pushed as well. EDG continuing onto the fight as the Zeri is split pushing into the mid lane. FPX has to disengage, but they're being penetrated this time around. But the rest of Edward Gaming is everything being won by EDG. Chao still goes in with Grand Challenge, or at least the engage, but it's being denied everything. 4 versus 5, Edward Gaming wins, and you will just end this game. And we will see Gods transcended again to qualify for the final stage. EDG hands FPX a one-sided beatdown in a 4-0.
EDG gets our last slot into the WRLA Season 2 Finals. And what a statement game right here. What a statement series coming in from Edward Gaming. After the disappointing loss yesterday to Keep Best Gaming, they have proven themselves here as to why they are one of the top dogs, also incurring a 4-0 series loss.